Our reporter tonight, the current economic hardship undoubtedly has affected all spheres of life, with students in tertiary institutions not being an exception. The rising cost of food, rent, utilities have become a major source of concern to many Ghanaians. In this report, my colleague Kwame Adoba samples views of students on the University of Ghana campus.
The news team interaction with the students from the University of Ghana confirms that a large portion of the student body are feeling the pinch as far as the current economic situation is concerned. With rising food prices, utilities and rent, most students are of the view that the current rise in inflation is having a negative impact on their academics. The news team spoke to Ya Nyakwa and Na level 300 and 400 students respectively, who indicated that the current economic situation is making life on campus very difficult, expensive and unbearable.
For myself, my parents sent me money on monthly basis, so once they bring the money, I draw a budget based on my needs and my wants. So ideally my needs are always on top. So talking about provisions, transport, at least local transport, and one or two things. Over here we don't usually do photocopy, so you wouldn't consider it as a need, but I would also put it in my want list. So that is how I manage myself over here. But apart from that, maybe because I'm a music student, sometimes you get one or two programs outside the campus that you'd be able to attend and get some extra funds to also help you. That is for me.
Since you didn't get a hostel and the training lands in Legon campus, and it's like, I don't know what is happening, but I think our authorities should take this, if they can't build, they should just lease it out to people, companies that can build hostels, affordable hostels for the students, because some people are coming from far away, some are coming from whole Tamale, and they don't have places to stay. Some come for some go for these hostels and then they pay huge amounts of money. Meanwhile, this money can be used for their fee or school fees or book or stationery staffs.
On the news team's visit to campus, the team chanced upon one brilliant student, Email Chris, final year student, BA in accounting, also saying although he is non-resident, but the campus condition is now very rough, especially those living on campus.
Campus life is very hard due to the increase in the food prices. The increase in the food prices have affected everything in the country. And to say it, campus, even if you have to move from, let's say, a couple network to a couple a fare is 7 cities. So can you imagine if you are TF and you are going to class at the local school, that means you pay around 9 cities. And because you are late and you don't have money, you might not go to class and not miss that class.
Angela Boche, also a third-year law student, expresses worry over the high cost of living on campus.
Hard as it's evident everywhere. Being a student means getting books, getting food and all that. And with the actually prices has also increased with food. Certain things that we used to buy at very cheaper prices are now become very expensive, so it's not easy as a student for me personally, because I mean, if previously you could spend, let's say, 50 cedis in a week, now you have to increase it to like 100 cedis because of fares on campus as well, the taxis and all that. There's been an increase in fares as well, so now you have to double everything. Everywhere you move on campus is now 7 cedis or 8 cedis. First it was around 5 cedis, but now it has increased. So then if you are also not on campus, then it becomes double wahala. Yeah, those are my major issues, transport fares.
Godwin Kwao, a teaching assistant awaiting graduation, also spoke to the news team on the current economic hardship.
It's very tough. It's very tough. Just yesterday, someone coming to my office pleading to be assisted with 380 cedis to pay his fee so he could register. Without that, he wouldn't be able to register, and for that matter, he may not be able to take his courses. So you could imagine how stressful the students are. Yeah. 2 square meals a day that he wouldn't be able to register, and for that matter, he may not be able to take his courses. So you could imagine how stressful the students are. Yeah. 2 square meals a day is even a problem, let alone paying for that he wouldn't be able to register, and for that matter, he may not be able to take his courses. So you could imagine how stressful the students are. Yeah. 2 square meals a day is even a problem, let alone paying for accommodation and other things. The economy is very tough.